pandemic was everybody was, obviously we had to be cooped up inside. So coming out of the ashes of this, so to speak, we saw and realized the importance in everybody getting out, starting to mingle with others that are like themselves, veterans, EMS, first responders, law enforcement. So, and get their families out, and we're finding that's a little bit more difficult than what we had originally imagined. Everybody had grown comfortable staying inside, and to be honest with you, it doesn't take 5 minutes of watching the news and you see 100 reasons why you should stay inside. But we're trying to get everybody to come out, and it's events such as this, and working with amazing organizations such as the Russ Foundation for Veteran Suicide Prevention, the CJ3 Foundation, and the Kairos Charities, trying to get out to become kind of normalize life again, and to show each other that while we were all in, it was all about one team, one fight, and that can't stop once we're out. It's a hard stop. It just can't.
Came together as vets and service members to help service members, past or present, and the first responders, past or present, and their families. We want to be connected. We want to make referrals to each other and let each other know that if you're going through a hard time, you don't have to go through those hard times alone. We organize events and activities. We make referrals for other organizations, and we provide peer support online and by phone 24 hours.
So I talk to a lot of veterans, and they talk about the challenges of the transition. How important is it to have a support system when you do transition out?
It's immensely important. When you transition, you go from having a continued family every day, 24/7, 365, whether you're out the wire, in the wire, stateside, overseas, we're a family. And when you get home, that family dissipates. I always tell people, veterans are the biggest bunch of misfits you'll ever want to meet, but we're family. It's like a big orphanage. I like to say we're all coming together with mom and dad, trying to make things work. But when you get out, you can isolate and lose that connection because you're not in it every day. You're not building munitions, you're not doing PT, you're not helping people get past tests, and so you lose your family dynamic. Coming out and transitioning, it's so important for veterans to talk to one another, to keep those connections, to find organizations like us and others. And so we really want people to expand. Let me go a little bit further. Not just with veterans, but first responders. First responders see the worst of society and the best of society every single day. And they go through some of the hardships and traumas that a combat veteran or non-combat veteran will go through. And that's the biggest push for our organizations, that we want to encompass everyone that's on the front lines, either home or overseas.
You do a lot to help others, but what do you do to help your own mental health?
This is it. This is it. I actually got pushed by this guy to go back into the workforce. I now teach CTE at Charles City County High School. I'm a robotics instructor. So when I'm there, I have my dark days, I have bad days, I have good days. But knowing that I'm giving back, knowing I'm giving back to the community, knowing that I've got people like John and Jeff behind me that even say, even if I can't get into an event, they're like, Ryan, show up when you can, keep yourself together. I think for us, giving back is how we treat this, because there are days when nobody wants to get up out of the bed. There are days when no one wants to sit there and deal with the thoughts, as we like to say, the squirrels get a little loose in the house. So, us giving back to veterans and seeing other people happy, that's how we keep ourselves together. And believe it or not, a lot of times we won't even use the resources that we have because we don't want to waste them so other people can have. Because we know we're going to get there, but some people are worse off than we are. So it's a balance. It's a really hard balance, but I'm going to go back and double down on it. Us helping helps others. And like I tell my students in school, if you can learn, you can teach, and if you can teach, you can learn. And that's what we're doing. We're teaching and learning every day on how to deal with these things. And we want other veterans and first responders to be right alongside with us.
We do come across a lot of resources as far as, hey, reminder, have a good meal, have a good balanced meal, or make sure you get your workout in. How's your sleep? How's your work-life balance? So when we share these resources, it's a reminder for us. Hey, if it's good for you, it's good for me. Hey, did I have a good breakfast? Yeah. Am I drinking enough water? When's the last time I did a good workout? How's your weight? How's your getting medical checkups? Are you seeing a counselor? All these different things that we push out for others, it helps us to follow them as well. We have our own website, which is VetsRetreatVirginia.org. As far as social media, we're on Facebook, we are on LinkedIn, and we are on Instagram. Those are our three main platforms. We are starting a new Reddit channel. We are still learning that as a platform, but you can call us by toll-free hotline at 888-906-5999. 866-4593. Our email is info@veteranretreatvirginia.org.